That is your starting five for our Loong Lions.
Big change here in the starting lineup of the Aces. Are not playing Bryce, starting off at center. But it's a mix of their power 5 and their finesse 5. So Ojola, that's what he was doing for the first 3 games in the last leg.
The up and coming team of the winter tournament. Meanwhile, Denzel Wong having a hard time, will give it to Elliott up top. He will fire for 3. He will make it.
And rattles in. And Denzel Wong's not the Lions. If they are not able to run, where will their offense come from?
Meanwhile, Yang from deep, he will fire from downtown.
They hurt and light it up. This guy's good for double figures every night.
And indeed, you said that is one of the strengths of the Loong Lions, to light it up from deep. Meanwhile, speaking of, Denzel Wong will answer back.
That's what I was saying. They need to set him up in the corner where...
No good, he gets it back.
Well, he thought he had a size advantage over Denzel.
Pull-up jumper, that's money.
Very good perimeter shooters have studied that, and they're filling the gaps from 12 to 15 feet out.
Speaking of filling the gaps, that's Eman Ojola finding a way inside.
Actually have 2 7-footers still sitting on the bench.
We're not even talking about Sam DeGuara.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Elliott will pull up. That's money for Marcus Elliott.
That's really mature.
These kids. Alexander trying to muscle his way inside. That won't work though. Another try, still not falling. Ojola, basket and one.
Ojola showing him how it's done.
And indeed, that's
so they conducted a play that is suitable for the team in a way that they can showcase all of their unique skills. They started slow start and keep the ball movement going. He said everyone gets to have the ball. That's why every game they produce 20 plus assists. That being said, whenever you have the ball in your hands, give it your best shot.
Good. Joe, the
Nice
spin move. And another fast break lay-in for the Loong Lions.
This is what I was talking about. That is the force a turnover or a miss. Uh-oh.
Premac will have, rather, Alex Cochonco.
Well, he and Premac are really good friends, so no mistake there.
Chen will answer back, though, with his own 3-point bomb.
Now upset about that last non-call.
Meanwhile, Chen will stop and pop, and he will make the 3.
Now, eventually, Bryce is going to have to make the
Guangzhou
decision.
Loong Lions holding their own against the reigning champs. As right now, wing 3, that's good, one more time.
That's the third 3-pointer of Kolchenko.
The Loong Lions, the attack.
There you go.
Drop pass, another bucket.
That's because they drew Bryce out of the paint point when he's not looking for his own shot.
Meanwhile, Gayosa to Premac.
Perfect teammates. Now we have 2
Now up top against Acosta.
Yesterday, the Wildcats slowed the game down. But
Gayosa, no defender inside.
make those kinds of mistakes.
And then again, the Aces will look to punish them for said mistakes. Meanwhile, they do exactly that.
Bryce are making room for each other. And look, they're pretty much sitting back in the zone.
Meanwhile, elbow jumper is good for Lee.
And you notice they're not even really setting plays for him.
3-point shot is good.
Now,
Again, experimenting with a different kind of formula. Lee will attack. Nowhere to go. We'll send it out once again. Yang attacking against Bryce Jr.
oh boy. Talk about
Alexander has the basketball. The reverse, no good for the X-Man. Bryce Jr. just putting it home.
enough is enough. Well, they're challenging Bryce's defense inside the paint. Now they're extending their defense now. Uh-oh.
That's a rookie mistake, leaving
He's
someone.
one of my favorite players. He really surveys what needs to be done, and he does it himself.
And a couple of exchanges right here. They're looking to play fast as Joe to the corner. The attack right here. Inside pass. Lee getting blocked by Ricky Bryce Jr.
That's the good thing that Bryce did there is he kept the ball in play. He did swat out of the game, so that's more rebounding problems for the Loong Lions.
3 minutes passing by. Denzel Wong will fire.
It won't be too late. If they lose today, it might, we don't know if they're playing 3 or 4 games.
Kolchenko will scoop it up and in.
Dola's around.
Elliott to Wong. He fires from way downtown. Won't go. Alexander, Elliott will try and he will hit it.
Very consistent parameters for this team, but in this game, he seems to be looking for his own numbers more.
Probably they're aware of what kind of team Guangzhou is. Meanwhile, that's good.
Little by little, like Stephen Covey says, eat the elephant one bite at a time.
Denzel Wong though, no good. Jola still not falling for them. Third time's the charm.
No, that's two.
Yang pull up 3, and that's good finally. Quarter apiece for this game. Ricky Bryce sends it out. The X-Man for 3. Won't hit. Bryce Jr. gets it back, puts one up, and that's money.
The jump hook is just so...
And again, the Aces punishing these young Lions, but that is another 3.
Elliott did not expect they would shoot from that
If
distance.
the young long Lions can capitalize, Yang, and they will indeed do.
Important shot for them considering there was nobody there for the rebound.
That's back-to-back turnovers for the Aces. Yang will attack. That is erased by Bryce Jr.
Yep, but it will stay with the long line. Turn the ball over.
So a couple of turnovers for both teams, and no one was there to pick up Bryce Jr.
Big throw down. Just knock the ball over everybody.
That's another double-digit lead for them. But they will bring it back down to 9.
Always.
Partners supporting our players and the Asian tournament as a
And
whole.
joining them out of town.
Exactly. Good sight to see. Meanwhile, the Long Lions. Shen will fire. That's another 3 ball.
Very patient.
We've been saying that's what they need against this Aces squad.
Yeah.
Saver Alexander sends it out. Elliott. He will answer back though.
That's really...
He's almost nothing.
Oh,
Let's
that was
see.
traveling. He hopped.
To the corner. They will fire. One more time.
Oh my goodness. Shooting percentage is now starting to deny the Long Lions any chance to shoot back.
The Long Lions, it's only a 5-point lead, but Denzel Wong heard me and has something to say about that. Our second half. First possession belonging to the Aces. Emmanuel Orjola. No good. He gets it back. Big boy moves for him.
What are you going to do? To Orjola, who's smaller.
Yes, agreed. That was too easy. On the other side, though, they find an open Chen.
Nice pick and roll.
To 7.
They can't do that with Bryce, but they can do that against Orjola. Uh-oh.
Orjola, big boy moves once again.
They're choosing not to double team. They're going to have to live with his scoring.
10-point lead, but the Yang continues to carry the Long Lions. Elliott brings it down. It's up against Zhu. He will attack. Back and forth right here from both teams. That's going to be a steal. Here comes Joe and company. Great passing, ends up with a bucket.
You know, I'm really impressed with how dexterous, you know, when they lay the ball in.
Perhaps one of the advantage they have, but that's the advantage.
Would have made the highlight reel, but it was a forced shot.
Elliott on the other side, that time.
He's
Has
just
basic.
getting so many
Step back.
penetration.
Chen up top.
See, they're all on the outside.
5 man out.
You need somebody at least in the high post. There you go.
And there you go indeed, that is Chen.
But defensively, they're starting to relax.
Alexander.
He's been quiet.
Only scored that first half. That was a free throw. On the other side, it's Yang.
Now, what's keeping the Long Lions?
Great experience for the young gun.
Oh, yeah.
But Alex Kolchenko.
He's the...
Elliott brings it down. He continues to dribble and he will attack. Coast-to-coast sequence.
One left-handed layup, one right.
Alexander losing the handle. Stolen by the Long Lions. No defender inside for Joe.
Nobody home.
Meanwhile, Elliott will intercept that pass. Will get the steal. He will send it out this time. It's Denzel Wong. Kaboom! If you didn't know, they were the Leg 1 champions.
They swept, actually.
And this guy, Ricky Bryce Jr., a great addition to the roster of the Aces.
Oh, it makes their lives so easy.
The X-Man, again, not really making some noise in this game, but he doesn't need to. As Zhang, that's good in the fast break.
He almost lost the ball there.
Right now, it's a 16-point lead for the Aces.
Nice pass.
It's down to 14 after that bucket. Alex Kolchenko playing phenomenally in this game. Trying to find Bryce inside.
That was a great pass. But since he dribbled it,
Mark, as they were first in points scored in leg number 1.
gee, I wonder why.
Very obvious the reason. But that time it's Ricky Bryce Jr. The Loong Lions trying to play fast, but they have no choice. Zhang, good at that jump shot.
Aces with some fresh legs on the floor. He had all day.
Denzel Wong. Fast break opportunity completed.
Premac again. He was at one end.
Tries to find Bryce Jr. He does. That is short. Third time's the charm. From Rice Jr. On the other side. The same guy will slam it home.
What a pass.
Doing it on both ends of the floor.
This is a very hard team to catch up to because they just have all this firepower, all this rebounding muscle. You know, when Bryce sits down, you have...
And I mean, that is the challenge when you are young. You know, you're really not that confident. Meanwhile, that guy is confident. Then
they're out. And at this point, you shouldn't hesitate anymore. You're down by a bundle. Don't have time on your side. Finisher on the fast break. He's there.
Agreed. He'll give you whatever you need. Meanwhile, 3-point being buried. Definitely not the Aces.
Oh, no. They don't care.
Denzel Wong puts one up. Wild shot for Denzel. Love the determination. Again, the eagerness from the young guns to still execute the plays. As Zhang has been hitting some shots.
They have to learn how to
that
function.
way out 3. The Loong Lions. Yang. That's good from him. 17 to be exact. 18 to be exact. Ricky Bryce Jr. height is might indeed.
I'm wondering why he keeps missing.
No good still on that 3-point attempt from way outside, but that's Yang scoring once again.
Yep.
Another try from deep. That's money.
I think they should call a timeout.
Vitug will try a 3 of his own. He won't sink it. Bryce Jr. gets it back. Still not falling. The big guy just putting on the
safety valve for the team now.
Zhang inside pass to Yang.
Funny, he got scared of Denzel Wong's 13.
More than manageable. Still have less than 5 minutes remaining, but Bryce Jr. makes it 15 once again. Certainly, the issue has been defense. They will have to defend the shots. Just like that. Here comes Lee. Passing to the other Lee. Another 3-pointer for the Loong Lions. This time, Lee to Yang for 3. Yes, sir!
That's big.
Denzel Wong immediately. Intercepted though. So here comes Joe. No defender inside. That's good.
3 on none fast break.
And just like that,
And that's what they're doing right now.
it's just a 6-point lead. Acosta inside. No good on that attempt. Bryce Jr. though will put it back in
That's
easily.
the problem. He has what? 28 points.
So the young guns looking to have an upset against the much experienced vets. That's Bryce Jr.'s unexpected 3.
Showing he has that in his arsenal. They also coming over to double
You know, be a challenge against the reigning champs is already a big feat.
You said it.
Yang will fire a 3. and
Now
will
we're
cut the
getting
lead.
interesting.
Meanwhile, Yang and company are running. And a Yang basket and 1.
That's a big foul. But at the other end of the floor, they're going to have to foul. That means they can't inbound at midcourt. Oh,
Will turn the ball over as well. And I think safe to say that'll be it.
exclamation point from Ricky Bryce Jr.